It's not something presidents usually bring out in the open, especially at the expense of a major international ally. So when President Rodrigo Duterte raised the 1906 Bud Dajo massacre in Sulu during the East Asia Summit in Laos, not a few eyebrows were raised. The massacre, which took place in Sulu more than a century ago, stemmed from a battle between American forces and Moros who resisted U.S. rule, leaving hundreds dead, including women and children.
This is human rights. What do you intend to do? Do not tell me that it's water under the bridge. A human right violation, whether committed by Moses or Abraham, is still a violation of human rights.
A few days later, Mr. Duterte was at it again, this time talking about an incident in Balangiga, Samar in 1901, in the midst of the Philippine-American War. Retaliating for their worst single defeat in the Philippines, American forces slaughtered more than 200 Samareños and took the town's church bells as war booty. Duterte said this incident, now known as the Balangiga massacre, as one instance of American atrocities against Filipinos.
10 years old and above were massacred by the Americans and got the bell, and until now, they hijacked it, stole it, and never returned it to us.
Mr. Duterte may have gotten flack for raising these incidents at the risk of straining the country's long-running ties with the United States. But for some historians and political analysts, the president's pronouncements served as reminders to Filipinos about the historical wrongdoings committed against them.
This is a blessing in disguise, considering that in the previous administrations, that there was no recognition of historical truths of what happened during the Spanish and American colonization. Now here comes a president wanting to inform the Filipino people that the episode of this history happened.
Speaking on ANC's Talkback Monday, Sulu Sultanate Secretary General Ibrahim Ijirani said the Bud Dajo massacre can help Filipinos better understand the roots of the so-called Mindanao conflict.
From this circumstance, the Filipino people can understand that the Mindanao conflict is not about abject poverty, but look, the struggle of the Muslim as an aspiration to restore back its independent sovereignty. I am talking, Ma'am Tina, about historical context prior to the creation of the Philippines as an autonomous Commonwealth government granted by the United States government. These are pieces of situations whereby our policymakers, our political thinkers has to reconsider resolving the conflict, looking at the context of the Mindanao conflict, in the words of the President, committed historical wrongdoings against them.
For historian David Losada III, the U.S. can make amends with its past transgressions by acknowledging and atoning for these incidents. He says atonement on the part of the U.S. is a good step forward.
If we go back to the discussion on atonement earlier, it's a step moving forward. Unless there's an acknowledgement that something has been done that is wrong, okay, you cannot move forward because there's no acknowledgement that there was an error to begin with. Yes, we've seen very good historical examples like atonement for the Holocaust, for example, atonement for, let's say, what Japan did for during the Second World War. Even recently, President Obama, when he visited Cuba, he actually, perhaps informally, apologized for the blockade which the Americans were responsible for.
Losada added returning the Balangiga bells to the country would help ease tensions between Washington and Manila.
I think that would help a lot in easing at least the current tensions that we have. It would take a supreme gesture on the part of the United States to actually arbitrarily just return the bells. It would be a good starting point for any possibility of perhaps mending.
For both Losada and Ijirani, Duterte's pronouncements provided some valuable historical insights to Filipinos tragic and brutal incidents that should not be relegated in the dustbin of history. In a federal